Grade 7 Module 5
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Exercise 1 Read the following conversation. Why do you think Sherlock Holmes and Dr.
Watson
are such famous characters? Sherlock Holmes sat at the breakfast table and gave me a walking stick. There was something written on it to Mr. James Mortimer from his friends, 1884. Well, Weston, what can you tell me about the owner of the stick? Asked Holmes. I think that Mr. Mortimer is an old country doctor. His patients like him, so they gave him this walking stick. Good, said Holmes. Why do you think he's a country doctor? Because this stick is very scratched. A city doctor does not carry such an old stick. Holmes took the stick from my hands and looked at it. Interesting. I think the man is a country doctor, but he's not old. He's young, pleasant, and absent-minded doctor. How did you know that? Elementary, my dear Watson. Only pleasant people get presents, and only absent-minded men forget their sticks. Vocabularies المصطلحات walking stick عصاية المشي اللي بنسميها العكازة. owner مالك. country doctor طبيب يعمل في الريف. scratched مخدوشة. pleasant حسن السيرة، ممتع، لطيف أو حسن المعشر. absent-minded تائه أو شريد الذهن. elementary بسيط أو سهل. 2. Go to the glossary pages in the activity book, pages 74 to 76, or use a classroom dictionary and look up the meaning of the words you don't know. Noun, someone who has something belonging to them. مالك. Patient, noun, someone receiving medical treatment from a doctor. مريض. Conclusion, noun, something you decide after considering all the information you have. خاتمة. Method, noun, a planned way of doing something, especially one that a lot of people know about. أسلوب أو طريقة. Interested, adjective, giving a lot of attention to something because you want to find out more about it or because you enjoy it. ممتع أو مسلي. Elementary, adjective, easy, not complicated, سهل أو بسيط. Absent-minded, adjective, likely to forget things, especially because you are thinking about something else. شريد الذهن, scratched, adjective of markings, made on a hard surface with a sharp object. خدش. Intelligent, adjective, clever, ذكي أو عبقري. Famous, adjective, known about by many people in many places. مشهور. Wise, adjective, describing someone who makes good decisions, gives good advice, etc. حكيم. Logical, adjective, seeming reasonable and sensible. منطقي. Pleasant, adjective, friendly, polite and easily loved. شخص لطيف أو المؤدب. Kind, adjective, saying or doing things that show that you care about other people. لطيف. Professional, adjective, related to a job that needs special education and training. مهني أو محترف. محترف. 3. How did Sherlock Holmes find out who the owner of the stick was? In a group, use the same method to identify the owner of an object. سأعطيكم بعض الوقت ثم سأجب عن السؤال. Sherlock Holmes observed the details, the scratches on the stick, the writing on it, the fact that it was lost. Then he explained the details. The owner must live in the countryside because the stick is very scratched. He must be friendly for people to offer him presents. And he must be absent-minded because he forgot his walking stick. Then he reached a conclusion that the owner is a young, pleasant, and absent-minded country doctor. Do you want to be a detective? What makes a good detective? In a group, make a list of the characteristics of a good detective. Use the words from exercise 2 to guide you. طبعا ممكن نحكي عن الديتكتيف. His patience, his intelligence, logical mind. He has a good sense of observation.